Second, the guard drags Homer to a solitary confinement cell. There, he bangs a steak with a spoon while Homer fakes screams of being beaten.
That's so mean!
That night, Homer is desperately missing his family. Then, Fat Tony approaches to thank him for his loyalty. The man taps on the prison wall, and it crumbles away. He takes Homer outside, and Homer becomes his trusted right-hand man. Fat Tony goes to visit the grave of his deceased brother. Marge calls at that moment, but Homer is unable to answer. He begins to cry, and Fat Tony assumes he is grieving for his brother, which makes him trust Homer even more. Fat Tony orders Homer to burn down Moe's Tavern to prove his allegiance. Homer tries to talk him out of it but ultimately has to go along with the plan. It turns out that Moe had already torched the place himself. Fat Tony is very pleased with Homer. Homer has a hood placed over his head and is taken to the crew's secret hideout. They prick his finger for an initiation ceremony, declaring that they are now brothers. That night, Fat Tony takes Homer on a deal. But the police are monitoring everything through a wire that Homer is wearing. Homer has actually grown fond of Fat Tony, so he tells him to run. Fat Tony lifts Homer's wig, discovers the wire, and is shocked. He wonders why Homer would betray him. Then, the police burst in. Fat Tony is so heartbroken that he collapses and dies. Homer holds his body and sobs. On a rainy night, Homer goes to Fat Tony's grave to pay his respects. The next thing he knows, he is knocked unconscious. When he wakes up, he sees Fat Tony standing before him.
Fat Tony?